All right. Hello and welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. This is a match between currently chasing Samuro and Better Than Bots in Division C West. We're just getting the lobby put together. Got our two teams. It looks like we're getting everything set up now. So, welcome to my first Heroes of the Storm cast ever. I'm excited. I've got everything set up, hopefully correctly. We'll see. But, yeah. Looks like the teams are coming into the lobby now. So, tell you a little bit about our two teams. Currently chasing Samuro is 0-2 in their match record so far, 0-4 in their map score, so they're still looking for their first win today. A little bit about their history as a team so far. Their two map picks when they've got the chance have been Volskaya Foundry and Battlefield of Eternity, so should they receive map pick, that could be something we come out from them. Their hero picks, they've played Lunara twice so far, and an interesting thing about currently chasing Samuro, they've only played one hero twice through all four of their matches. They've actually played 19 different heroes in 4 games, so very flexible draft coming out from currently chasing Samuro. If we go and take a look at Better Than Bots, they have a match record of 3-0 currently, at a map record of 6-2. When they have been choosing maps, they've chosen Towers of Doom 3 times, actually now 4 times, because Better Than Bots chose Towers of Doom just now. And other than that, they've chosen Volskaya Foundry twice, so with both teams choosing Volskaya in previous matches, we may get to see that today. Alden Zero, Duke Zach, thank you very much for the support in the chat. I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but we're gonna do our best here. The big hero picks coming out for Better Than Bots. They have played Blaze 6 of the 8 games so far. And they've also played Li Ming 4 times and Sylvanas 4 times as well. So we'll see what the drafts look like. It looks like we're about to get ready. Here we go. Let's boot up this draft. Alright, starting out, Towers of Doom. If we want to take a look at how we got here, let's take a quick look at our maps. So, CCS won the coin flip and chose first pick. The map bans coming out of CCS were Tomb of the Spider Queen and Dragon Shire. The Better Than Bots map bans were Braxis Holdout and Infernal Shrines. And finally, it was Better Than Bots choosing Towers of Doom for our first game. So let's see what our first ban is set to be. CCS pondering their first ban here. They ban out Blaze. Now, considering that Better Than Bots has played Blaze in 75% of their games so far, I think that is a very well thought out target ban coming out from them. Now, looking at what Better Than Bots is looking at, they ban out the Ana here, and with CCS's match history, they don't have a lot of go-tos as of now, so probably just bans from Better Than Bots onto whatever their strategy happens to be. Currently chasing Samuro, thinking about their second ban here. Let's see what they think. It's going to be a Sylvanas ban, very strong here on Towers of Doom, and also a favored pick for Better Than Bots. Some good scouting coming out from currently chasing Samuro. Let's see what Better Than Bots is worried about. With the Ana ban, they may be looking for a Malthael, since that is a very effective counter to our double soaking monster here on Towers of Doom. It's going to be the Zool ban, so just a nice, easy meta ban. Take away a big pick that tends to do well in this patch. He did get nerfed a little bit this last patch, but still going strong, still a wave clear monster, still a nice point and click route. Nothing to sneeze at for sure. It's going to be Li Ming coming out for currently chasing Samuro, taking away another strong pick from Better Than Bots. We'll see what they have in response to that. It's going to be the Johanna. And what will their second pick be? Is Tracer allowed yet? Tracer is not allowed until Monday, May 18th, along with Cassia, unless otherwise stated in the NGS Discord. But for now, neither one is allowed. It's actually going to be a Deathwing coming out here on Towers of Doom. Now, lately, Deathwing sort of started off as a solo laner, but has gravitated into a role with the 4-man. So they're going to have a big presence bottom lane with that zone control, with that wave clear coming out from Deathwing on the side of Better Than Bots. Let's see what currently chasing Samuro has to answer that. They will pick the Greymane and the Malthael. Now, with Ana being banned out already, that is a boon for Malthael. Greymane's Cursed Bullet, obviously a big power spike into Deathwing once level 10 arrives. Let's see what Better Than Bots can ban away here to hurt the strategy of currently chasing Samuro. Right now, only the tank and healer pick remain for CCS. They're going to ban out the ETC, so taking away a very strong tank pick since they've already got the Johanna on their side. Now, with 3 picks left for Better Than Bots, this ban won't be quite as effective as Better Than Bots ban was, but let's see what they think will mess up their comp the most. What is going to be the answer? They're going to ban out the Zagara, so they're worried about a strong double soak coming out from Better Than Bots, who've already got a very formidable front line for their presumably 4-man push in the bottom lane here on Towers of Doom. With Li Ming and Greymane gone, those are 2 very strong heroes here on Towers of Doom. Let's see what their answer is. They're going to take the Lucio and the Raynor. Interesting, the Lucio pick there. Very good with Johanna in terms of giving her speed and chasing people down, though Towers of Doom is not a very wide map. And the Lucio won't be able to do much with the Deathwing, but, you know, nobody does. And they do pick up the Raynor. He's got good poke, he's got good siege. If he goes Executioner, he can help clean up those camps. Just a solid range DPS pickup for them. Currently chasing Samuro has decided to go into the Muradin and the Deckard. Interesting choice there. I guess they did get choked out of their tank picks a little bit. Muradin is not one we normally see, but he can be strong in certain situations, especially when jumping on top of, say, a Raynor. And the Sledgehammer can do good work here on Towers of Doom.
Zarya, ready for duty.
Very interesting from Better Than Bots. It's going to be a Zarya pickup. So I wonder if their strategy is not the usual double soak coming out here from Better Than Bots, because they do not have a traditional double soaker. It'll be a mashup of different strategies here, and we'll see how it turns out. Very interesting drafts coming up for Better Than Bots and currently chasing Samuro. So, we have our drafts. Let's get into the game. All right. I almost timed it perfectly. So, here we are on Towers of Doom. On the left side, the blue team currently chasing Samuro. We're going to have Monic Mime on the Greymane. Mainsky will be playing Malthael. T'Pol, or T'Pol, as I've been corrected recently, on Deckard. Murad will be on Muradin, and Raleigh will be on the Li Ming. For Better Than Bots, it'll be Megan 420 on the Deathwing. Crafty Trent will be playing Lucio. Dr. Evil on Raynor. Evil Alto will be on the Zarya, and Grizzly Pear coming in on the Johanna. We're going to meet here in the mid lane, have a bit of a skirmish. I'm very interested to see how Better Than Bots handles their lane setup with this sort of composition. Oh, coming out here from Zarya. Very strong wave clear here with Johanna and Deathwing. A lot of damage going out onto Raynor, but he's going to get out just fine. CCS is going to be a little bit behind on the wave clear. Looks like Deathwing will go up to match Malthael in the top lane. Malthael will have a bit of an advantage in that matchup as long as he doesn't take too much poke damage. Currently chasing Samuro, who's going to run into Zarya as they come in here on the bottom lane. Getting pushed out by Raynor. Nice hit onto Crafty Trent there before the shield could come out. But that rotation between mid and top with Johanna is very, very strong. Mainsky here trying to pick up a bit of extra XP. He's got the opportunity. Muradin is zoning out Lucio here as currently chasing Samuro is going to start up their camp, and Raynor is going to start up the camp on the side of Better Than Bots. As we see here, Mainsky is starting to get a bit of extra damage onto our Deathwing player. Bit of nice even matchup there to start as Rowley and Grizzly Pear duel it out here in the middle. Murad poking his head in on that camp, not going to find anything there as both teams take their camp without incident. They're going to meet at the center here. Zarya, very safe out there, not too much worry that she's in any trouble with that shield ready. Oh, we've got a stun out onto Zarya. She's going to start backing up. Johanna moving in onto currently chasing Samuro. Rowley coming down to help, and it looks like everyone will disengage after a little scuffle. Murad is taking some poke damage from Lucio, and this trait is not able to activate with that Zarya and Lucio poke. That's a big wave from Better Than Bots coming into the wall. And that's going to be the front towers down for Kael'thas for currently chasing Samuro, as I accidentally say the name of my own team. How embarrassing! Better Than Bots rotating mid. There's a small experience lead here for Better Than Bots. Mainsky and Megan just trading out damage here. But Raynor is actually going around to take the top camp to see if Mainsky sniffs that one out. The triple altar phase has started. Murad pushing in 4v2 here in the bottom lane. Let's see if maybe they can take a tower of their own. Monarch Mine pressing up on a Crafty Trent and gets blown up by Raleigh. A well-placed orb there and a very well-timed kill. Looks like Better Than Bots will take that top camp. Unfortunately, no tower damage to be found there. Evil Alto with the Zarya will have strong poke in that bottom objective. They're going to have to really work on zoning her out. Meanwhile, Grizzly Pear is bullying Mainsky here in the top lane. Better Than Bots with an interesting first altar strategy. We do get a trade from bottom and right, but it's going to be top left where the fight is going to start it out. Let me throw up those talents for you. We got a big fight coming on here in the middle. Root down to Lucio with a big stun from Deathwing. A large Molten Flame in that corridor. Mainsky's in trouble. He's getting the healing off of his Q though and manages to get out. And Deckard actually takes out the Zarya with Lucio harassing the backline. And Raleigh doing a great job of poking in, and Crafty Trent goes down alongside Greymane. Very well fought, and Better Than Bots is going to have to back out and give currently chasing Samuro that objective. So that's an advantage for currently chasing Samuro, even with the level 7 advantage. Could not convert that into enough kills to get currently chasing Samuro off the altar. So we see T'Pol and Murad working on the bottom Sapper camp. Better Than Bots is going to be doing the same thing as they both race to get their camps done. And Malthael and Deathwing go back to their gentlemanly agreement in the top lane. Currently chasing Samuro, getting their camp done slightly faster. Raleigh is making sure that they don't miss too much XP in that middle lane. It'll be a 3v3 here in the bottom, again, with a lot of poke coming out from that Zarya. Deathwing looking like he might come down here to help out with the Skyfall. They get a stun onto Zarya. There's a little extra damage there, but not enough follow-up to make anything happen. Crafty Trent. Oh, they've caught Raleigh in the back. Can Murad get the save? Raleigh cannot get away. Is going to get blown up by the Rainer. Well-crafted kill there by Better Than Bots. Crafty Trent wants eyes for Murad, but he still has his E, and a very nice stun onto Lucio means that he's going to get away. Very well done. So we take a look at the experience. Currently chasing Samuro is slightly behind. Could be an issue with this upcoming altar phase, as Better Than Bots may get 10 with a little bit of extra time and may be able to zone currently chasing Samuro out of this objective. Getting that second tower is going to help a lot as well. Monarch Mime getting some poke damage onto Trent, but that'll be healed up before any real engage tends to happen. Now, Malthael is stuck in the top lane. Deathwing did use his flight earlier. Let's see if he still has it up to come and help out with this engage. Iron Skin from Johanna prevents any stun from happening. Raleigh is jumping onto Dr. Evil, but gets counter-stunned by Johanna. We've got the sound barrier coming out from Lucio, saving Dr. Evil for now, and currently chasing Samuro is going to have to back off. Even with the 5v4 with Mainsky coming in, they had just used too many cooldowns and were too low. Rainer ult's coming out to get a little bit of extra tower damage, and that's going to be 2 altars for Better Than Bots, giving them a 4-shot lead. And a big important thing there is Deathwing did not have to come down for that. Remains up there soaking the experience, but Mainsky, hot on the trail of those minions, isn't going to miss too much. Deathwing also working on that top tower is a big deal. They may be able to get that top fort if they keep working on that top camp the way Rainer has been. They're doing a good job there, but Mainsky's going to sniff that out. Not much he can do 1v2 though. Right now, currently chasing Samuro is doing well at keeping the bottom lane pressured out. Oh, we got an ult out from Zarya, but unfortunately they're not going to quite get Evil Alto with a very nice ultimate. A little bit of extra damage popped Zarya out before the sleep could really get her in position for a kill. We've got a Blessed Shield coming out from Johanna as they do take their camp back. The invade fails, but everyone from currently chasing Samuro is going to escape. Now there may be a skirmish here on the left sapper camp, as they are behind in taking that. Better Than Bots is checking. They want to see if they can possibly invade that. They are going to try to take it, with Malthael coming down to possibly help. Muradin is taking some poke damage here from Dr. Evil. And currently chasing Samuro is currently zoned out of their own sapper camp. Mainsky's going to have to be careful here. Very nice ult from Rainer. Oh, Murad gets stopped by Johanna before he can jump on the point, and he is stuck there in the back. Currently chasing Samuro is going to have to get away from that Lucio. Will it possibly get picked here? Now they've got to make sure that they clear bottom sapper, and we've got an active strange ult from Zarya there. Not sure what they were trying to accomplish. But we've got 2 top altars, and Greymane's going to have to wait and try to stop those sappers from taking the bottom tower. Murad's going to do their best, and they're going to try to delay this out. Ease in. But they've got T'Pol behind there trying to save. We got a big ult from Deckard, but cannot save Muradin, and gets picked off by Rainer. That's a tough one. He was almost out of there too. Almost perfectly timed there from T'Pol. Just a slightly too late. They are still going to be poking this out, but they've only got so many pokes left in them. Very nicely placed root there from T'Pol. They're going to get a lot of work done with that Deckard delay, but Dr. Evil positions well and avoids the Haradrim Cube. That's a score of 32-20 for Better Than Bots, and a 13-12 experience lead. Let's see what currently chasing Samuro can cook up for our remaining levels. Deathwing working on that top tower. Malthael is currently stuck in the bottom lane, trying to get 13, is going to have to peel out and challenge that Greymane at some point, or challenge that Deathwing. But right now, there's not much they can do besides try to soak 13. It's going to be Li Ming that answers the Deathwing push in the top lane. A little bit of a skirmish here. Murad is going to walk out safely, being the Muradin that he is. And right now, Better Than Bots is just walking all over the map. They've got Great lane pressure in all 3 lanes. Looks like they're going to try to get something done here with Megan. Mainsky moving onto that Deathwing, but getting stunned out. He's going to lose the mark on Deathwing and lose the ability to push forward. As Evil Alto, Crafty Trent, and Dr. Evil push down that all-important bottom lane here on Towers of Doom. If we take a look at the experience real quick, see Malthiel's doing a great job, but hero kills definitely going towards the side of better than bots. A lot of extra mercenaries and structures have a huge advantage as we get into a team fight here. Huge Zarya ult, but only Murad is caught. Looks like the disengage is going to be there for currently chasing Samuro. Now again, we're going to be fighting over this Sapper Camp. Big Blessed Shield, oh my goodness! And currently chasing Samuro just melts under that Blessed Shield and Deathwing drop down. Very well done. Raynor splashing the damage. And it looks like currently chasing Samuro is going to have to settle for just stopping these mercenaries. Murad is a little bit low for those stuns from Lucio. He may have to E out. Oh, and he manages to escape before Dr. Evil finds him with that right click. We've got another Sapper Camp coming in with 3 members down. These Sappers may just work their way across. 1, 2, and 3. With a score of 32-12. Looks like Better Than Bots is working on that mid tower. They are now up 5-1 in structures. A missed Zarya ult just means that they are not quite going to get that rally on Li Ming. Very nicely done to escape. But with Deathwing already softening up the top lane, they are going to get that. Luckily, currently chasing Samuro manages to get the bottom tower, and it will not be a 6 cap for now. Rotating to mid, working on their structures. That Sledgehammer from Murden doing a lot of work here. In getting, whoops, a little bit of a whiff there from Murad, but it's okay. The whole team's there, going to get that tower back. But now they're just going to be playing a game of tag, bouncing between the towers. We see Lucio and Zarya working on this bottom tower, while the 5 members of currently chasing Samuro are going to have to stay together and move as a pack to get these towers back as quickly as possible. We've got a triple altar spawn. That's real bad news for currently chasing Samuro, because they have to stop 2. Do they have to stop 2? No, they would only have to stop 1, since they got their towers back. They need to win this fight over this top left shrine. Otherwise, they are in big trouble from Better Than Bots. Looks like Murad is looking for a possible pick here. Grizzly Pear walking right into the 4-man of currently chasing Samuro with that 2-level lead. Oh, Zarya comes up with the help, and it looks like they are actually going to get Grizzly Pear. Johanna not as invincible as it seems. They're jumping onto Deathwing. Deathwing trying to use the Cataclysm to get away, and does manage to get out Monic Mime, dealing a lot of damage with that Cursed Bullet. Mainsky's in trouble in the back. He's going to get the heals off, but Deathwing manages to finish off with the Lava Pool. It's still a 1-for-1 trade. We've got 4v4, but only 2 shots left on the core of currently chasing Samuro. Murad is getting chased down, and Lucio will get the final tap, but is counter-killed for his trouble. Raleigh is getting resets on Li Ming. Oh my goodness, it's a bloodbath. Manages to be 4 kills for currently chasing Samuro, leaving only Deathwing up, but 3 kills for Better Than Bots means that Greymane and Deckard are going to have to work on this bottom tower while Deathwing chills out in the air, being a big old flyboy. Johanna back on the map is going to catch that XP top lane, looking for level 20 for Better Than Bots. Meanwhile, currently chasing Samuro is doing their best with this, but without the minion wave, they did forget this one minion, Monic Mime, taking a whole lot of damage there. Manages to use the Deckard potions to stay alive. That was a little dicey there. Mainsky working on the Sapper Camp while there's no pressure from the enemy team. They are all just coming up now. And they're just going to work on getting level 20, but we do have an altar coming up, and the boss is a threat with only 2 shots left on the core. We'll see what Better Than Bots goes for. They're going to have 2 points of contention here. Currently chasing Samuro is going to have to favor the altar spawn, since Better Than Bots does not have anyone who could go and solo that boss, especially the Towers of Doom boss. Quickly taking the camp while we can. We've got a fight coming out. Zarya ult catches 3. Cataclysm on top of the members of currently chasing Samuro. Everyone's still alive for now. Huge Deckard ult catches 3, but Greymane is going to go down. Unfortunately, Mainsky goes down. That's 4 dead for currently chasing Samuro. T'Pol makes it out, but that cap is going to be it. There it goes. And it's going to be GG. For Better Than Bots. Very well done, that game. Very well done indeed. So we look at our final screen. Just making sure that I get my messages out. We can see Malthael got all the Soken XP that they needed, and Li Ming managed to pop off. We got some huge orbs in that early salvo, with some early picks doing well. But overall, the Lucio healing, the Johanna control, and the Deathwing drops just overcame currently chasing Samuro. Some very strong macro play, and some very good damage also coming out from Raynor in all the right places. All right, Mainsky is going to be choosing first pick, so I just have to message the other team captain.
Okay.
Thank you all for the follows as that game occurred. I gotta find the people. That's the CCS, not the NGS. Where are you? There you are. You want to go. All right. Let's see where Better Than Bots wants to go for this next game. Let me come in here and update the score. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Look at me.
Okay.
Skaya is... Alright, our next map is going to be Volskaya Foundry. Chosen by Better Than Bots. Volskaya, red team. Boom! Look at me go. Hope you all enjoyed that first game. We're going to be getting into game 2 here in a moment as currently chasing Samuro forms the lobby. I was actually surprised that they put Deathwing in the solo. It's been a few weeks now. We've been seeing Deathwing really do wonders in the 4-man with all the zoning control and Worldbreaker form, and just being able to quickly visit other lanes. But Deathwing played a very instrumental role there in the solo in weakening that top tower as the game went on to get the almost 6 cap and gain ultimately map control. Getting our second lobby formed here. As the members of Better Than Bots file in. Hope everyone out there is having a good day today. Hope you are enjoying some NGS Heroes of the Storm action. I'm enjoying it greatly myself. And whew, I feel like that first cast went okay. Did it go okay? Oh, I don't know. Actually, while we've got a little bit of downtime, there is something that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to ask you how I'm doing with this here link. If you see that link in the chat, that is a caster feedback review Google form. If you've got the time, if you've got the will, and you want to let me know how I'm doing here, what I can do to improve, what you liked, what you didn't, go ahead and click that link and leave a review. I'd appreciate it. Looks like the teams are getting ready to go here on Volskaya Foundry. We've got the correct team getting first pick. Awesome. Looking good out there. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Wind-Up Bird. I appreciate that. All right, both teams saying that they're ready. So we're going to get this started up in just a moment. Here we go. All right. Coming into game number 2. We're going to be on Volskaya Foundry at the behest of Better Than Bots. And let's take a moment to remind ourselves of the map picks that got us to this point. So as you remember, the opening bans, Braxis Holdout and Infernal Shrines were removed by Better Than Bots. Tomb of the Spider Queen and Dragonshire removed by currently chasing Samuro. Towers of Doom was the first game picked by Better Than Bots and won. CCS chose first pick, and Better Than Bots brought us here to Volskaya Foundry. So let's get back to the draft. See what we see. Currently chasing Samuro, banning out that Blaze again. Once again scouted out the Blaze preference from Better Than Bots. Another Ana ban coming out from Better Than Bots as well. So we're seeing a mirror of what happened here in the first game. And it's going to be a Deathwing ban. A bit of respect here for the Deathwing play from Megan420. Let's see if Better Than Bots sticks with the Zool ban, or if they think that there's a better option to ban here on Volskaya Foundry. It will be the Zool once again. Game plan worked the first time, we're going to stick with it here. And it will be a Kael'thas coming out from currently chasing Samuro on the first pick. Generally a strong hero here down in the C division. Just a lot of team fight damage. He can handle camps, he can handle team fights, he can recover his own, well, not recover his own HP, but cover his own butt there with Arcane Barrier.
Victory for the Forsaken.
But it does let the Sylvanas and the Johanna through for Better Than Bots. A very potent combo here with a lane pushing objective like on Volskaya Foundry. Let's see what currently chasing Samuro has up their sleeve to counter a strong start from Better Than Bots. You'd like to speak to my supervisor? I think you'll have to ping Smiley for that. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. It's going to be a Yrel coming out here from Raleigh, as well as a Thrall here from Mainsky. Now, Thrall is normally an offlaner here on Volskaya Foundry, but can have some success with Crash Lightning if the objective fights go long, because they are away from the lane, and you can tend to get those Crash Lightning stacks very quickly. Let's see what Better Than Bots chooses to ban in the light of these picks. It'll be an Anduin ban coming out. Just a strong healer overall. Definitely can get the save from any Johanna engage. Another thing to note about Sylvanas here on Volskaya Foundry is her Mercenary Queen talent does empower the turrets. So you get these big giant turrets coming in, dealing a whole lot of damage. So that's another power pick for Better Than Bots. It'll be Junkrat banned out by currently chasing Samuro, and Better Than Bots answers with Li Ming and Crafty Trent again on the Lucio. A lot of damage and a lot of control from Better Than Bots. But currently chasing Samuro is answering with a Varian, so it looks like they're going to be roaming for picks. Varian will have some support from Thrall and Kael'thas and following up on those taunts. And let's see what healer they end up choosing. T'Pol will take the Malfurion, another classic combo with a Varian pick comp. So they're going to be looking to run after that Sylvanas, Li Ming, Lucio, and it will be the Zarya support once again. Coming in for better than bots, the second time we see Zarya to fill out a comp. And once again, no traditional solo laner from better than bots. We'll see how they handle their lane rotations. Alright, we have our drafts, we have our teams. Let's get into game number 2. Alright, I swear that bumper is almost long enough. So close. Alright. Here we are, game number 2 on Volskaya Foundry. Once again, introducing currently chasing Samuro with Monic Mime playing the Kael'thas. Mainski will be on Thrall. Murad will be on that Varian. Raleigh will be on Yrel. And I have missed somebody. Who did I miss? T'Pol on Malfurion. Sorry. Meanwhile, better than bots looking for a Sylvanas cheese in the bot lane with Crafty Trent on Lucio. Dr. Evil will be playing the Sylvanas. Grizzly Pear once again on our Johanna. Evil Alto will be bringing up the Zarya, and Megan 420 this time on the... They're going to be cheesing that bottom tower. Currently chasing Samuro is going to have to rotate quickly to save it. And it looks like they won't get there quite in time. Raleigh jumping onto Grizzly Pear. Johanna is going to peel away, and we get the Sylvanas cheese right at minute 0. Very well executed by better than bots. Murad taking a bit of poke damage here from the Li Ming. They're going to get that XP and try to get out of there. Monic Mime in a little bit of trouble from that Lucio and Zarya being zoned out of that rotation. Looks like it'll be Sylvanas handling the top lane versus Thrall for now. Zarya once again coming to try to disrupt the rotations alongside Lucio. Better than bots doing a really nice job pressuring Murad out, but they will not find the kill. Very strong lane pressure here coming out from the Johanna-Zarya combination. Lucio also doing a fantastic job of interrupting those rotations and making currently Chase Samuro worry about moving between lanes. Looks like currently chasing Samuro getting into their more standard rotation between top and mid, with Yrel handling the bottom lane versus Zarya here. Raleigh not going to take a whole lot of damage with that Dauntless pickup as we put up the talents. Zarya dealing 50% less auto attack damage basically all the time versus the Yrel is going to mean a tough lane matchup for her. Currently chasing Samuro, working on their turret camp that better than bots had already picked up. There will not be an invade. Raleigh is getting jumped on by Li Ming, though. That could be trouble. Raleigh getting pushed around a bit by Lucio, but it looks like we'll manage to get out just fine. As currently chasing Samuro continues to rotate between mid and top. We've got fairly even experience here, a slight lead for better than bots. Sylvanas picking up the siege camp fairly early. Usually teams are going to want to time that out to go as the objective spawns. They choose to take it quickly. They may be trying to use that opportunity to control the healing camp here in the top lane. Murad going after Dr. Evil, who manages to Haunting Wave just in time. They don't quite find that pick. That would have been a very nice pick to have as the objective spawned. Grizzly Pear going to try to interrupt the rotations from currently chasing Samuro as they have to go clear that top lane camp. They have not started their own siege camp just yet, but they will clear away the camp from better than bots as Zarya and Lucio try to harass that Yrel and make sure she doesn't push down too hard. Looks like CCS is going to forego their siege camp for the meantime to try to get some advantage here on the objective. Murad put the taunt on the Lucio, but is getting taken away by the escalator. Just bad luck on positioning there. good attempt coming out there from currently chasing Samuro. Yrel still battling Zarya in the bottom lane. It's a 4v2, but Grizzly Pear making sure that maintain some presence on the objective as it ticks up above 40% here for currently chasing Samuro. There is a level deficit, 7-6, as we see Better Than Bots knowing it and coming in to try to take over that objective. Bombs are being... Oh, bomb didn't quite get spread as currently chasing Samuro. Mainski's in a little bit of trouble here. Manages to escape with that all-important turret item. But Better Than Bots is going to be looking for a Yrel pick here. She's going to have to be careful with that turret down. Manages to escape as well. Mainski, oh, just barely escaping with 23 health with the help of that well. Murad also getting... Oh no, we got a Li Ming reset onto Kael'Thas. Murad still manages to escape. We're looking for a counter kill onto Lucio. Does not find it. They do find the Zarya, however. Murad still going in, looking for picks. He does find Li Ming, who goes down. Very nice turnaround here from currently chasing Samuro. And they are going to get control of this objective. Things did not look good at the start of that game engage for currently chasing Samuro, but some well done healing and some well done peeling out meant that they got to re-engage and pick up a couple kills, and it looks like they will end up with this first objective, unless Grizzly Pear can keep that point for long enough. Raleigh getting zoned out at the bottom. We got a taunt here onto Lucio and gets blown up immediately, but a counter kill onto Kael'Thas. Murad again has to back out, getting poked down a lot. Raleigh a little bit low on mana here on Yrel, but manages to escape. Everyone getting out except for Kael'Thas. Gets a 4-on-4 again, but currently chasing Samuro does have some time to get back on that pad thanks to the early advantage they got on this objective. Raleigh on Yrel here trying to pick up a little extra experience to bridge the gap that they have, but Evil Alto is looking to push down that tower there with Li Ming, a very potent combination here on Volskaya Foundry. Currently chasing Samuro is going to grab their turret camp and try to engage onto this objective before it goes over to Better Than Bots. Murad taking a lot of Li Ming damage. It's going to have to be careful there. Grizzly Pear is getting targeted. Dr. Evil blasted out by Raleigh. Murad's in a bit of trouble here versus all the poke coming out from Better Than Bots. Crafty Trent goes right in. Monic Mime on Kael'Thas ends up going down. Looking for a counter kill on Johanna, do not find it, and currently chasing Samuro is going to have to retreat and give this first objective over to Better Than Bots. Very nicely done. Level 10 also going to be coming in here for Better Than Bots shortly. They're going to be trying to get this front wall and then probably head to top lane to get an advantage on structures for the next objective. Not a whole lot currently chasing Samuro can do from this position, besides try to save their top well. Being down heroics means there's only so much re-engage potential they can have until they pick up those last few experience globes. Better Than Bots going straight for the well. Very nice macro play there coming out from BTB. Raleigh doing their best to poke the backline and get some disruption. Zarya missing the ult, but we got a Wailing Arrow coming out from Dr. Evil. They do not quite get to Paul. Looking for Raleigh there, but everyone on currently chasing Samuro is going to escape. And that's 2 ults down. Currently chasing Samuro now does have the ult advantage. They may be able to start a fight in the next 40 seconds if they can poke down this Protector. They're going to try to get to engage on Johanna, who pops Iron Skin early. We've got Mainski coming in with the ult. Manages to find Sylvanas. Very well done there from T'Pol, getting that root down. And they do get a pick. Oh no, Li Ming trying to turn it around. Raleigh with a self-sustain. Manages to escape the wrath of Li Ming. Let's see what they can do with this. Raleigh trying to answer Zarya in the top lane, getting a bit of extra experience. Murad is going, trying to find Lucio. But with those towers still up, there's only so far they're able to go. Meanwhile, the members of Better Than Bots are just coming up now. Got another ult from Zarya, but they managed to taunt the Li Ming before they can blow up Kael'Thas. A very nice taunt there from Varian, and they're going to zone BTB out of this heal camp and get away to tell the tale. Very nicely done. Sylvanas is working on that turret camp. It looks like Kael'Thas is going to be working on that siege. Oh, changing their mind? Maybe, maybe, maybe. There they go. Now they're doing it. There we go. I want that siege camp. Give me that siege camp. Taking it for the first time in this game. Meanwhile, Better Than Bots is looking to take advantage of CCS being off the map to poke down that tower. Mainsky getting a little bit of damage from that Li Ming. Phoenix is out to zone away BTB, and they do save that mid fort. Very nicely done. Sylvanas working on clearing the top siege camp. Currently chasing Samuro. We got a voice line coming out from the Kael'thas. Trying to taunt that Sylvanas into pick range, but it does not work out as the rest of the team comes up to deny that pick. Again, BTB is looking to come in on this mid fort and take it down. And they do end up poking it down. Not much Raleigh can do from that position. Alternating rotations, trying to make sure that the experience game is even. Both teams are at level 13 coming into this Objective B. Mainsky is a little bit out of position as the Zariel comes out catching two, but Monarch Mime is taking a lot of damage. They do get the stun onto Evil Alto, but so many shields coming out. A huge silence from T'Pol brings down Zarya. A fantastic bit of healing there from T'Pol to keep everybody alive in that Zarya ult with the Li Ming bombs coming in. Very well done. Even with the double shields from Zarya and Lucio, could not stop the wrath of currently chasing Samuro. Very nicely done. They are looking for Dr. Evil, but Dr. Evil with that teleporting haunting wave, gonna take advantage of the mid fort being down. Oh no, Monarch Mime actually gets counter-picked as they couldn't quite get around that fast enough. Raleigh is hoping to not be next. Manages to escape. Oh no, getting stopped by the Blessed Shield, and is going to drop the healing item. Oh, that's a tough loss. Losing that healing item as Objective B comes up. That'll be 3 kills for Better Than Bots. Chasing that Sylvanas did not end up turning out. I think that was a decent attempt, but the mobility there and ending up getting caught out in this area with the downed fort, and they ended up paying for it. A tough trade for currently chasing Samuro as they attempt to come up and challenge this second objective. Urel and Thrall coming in now. It's going to be Grizzly Pair holding the point while the rest of Better Than Bots attempts to get as much poke damage as they can before the fight begins. Zarya ult whiffs, but they move back into it. Sound barrier is out, Zarya shields are out, Murad is so low, Urel is healing with the ult, but Varian ends up going down. Raleigh attempting to escape, T'Pol doing the best that they can, but Kael'thas ends up getting picked as well. Lucio very aggressively, oh no! Mainsky ends up walking into that full orb build Li Ming and gets picked off. Better Than Bots is going to use their 5-2 advantage to take this bottom wall as Johanna patiently sits on the objective waiting for the objective to finish. Here it comes. They're working right on this fort, wasting no time. They're going to burn that down real quick. Trent is looking to interrupt Raleigh, and they will get that top keep. A very aggressive push coming out here from Better Than Bots. Taunt on a crafty Trent, and they actually do get the counter kill. A great engage from Urel following up on Varian. A zoning ult coming out from Zarya, making sure that the Better Than Bots gets away, and they're going to work on this mid-keep wall. Very healthy protector here is probably going to get that whole wall, and they're probably going to be looking for that well as well. But with one down, it looks like Better Than Bots is going to have to peel out in order to make sure they make it back to their wall. Probably taking full advantage of those resets with Holy Avenger on 7. Dr. Evil looking for a bit of a flank, putting a lot of damage onto T'Pol. T'Pol's going to have to back off. Oh no, and dodges the laser explosion from the Protector. Very nice heads-up sidestep. But this Protector is about out of time, it's about out of health. So I don't know how much more they're going to get done. They're going to try to poke it down with the gun and the laser. Looking for a counter engage here. Monarch Mime is getting caught out. It's caught in the Zarya ult, followed up by Li Ming. Monarch Mime is going to have to start walking, and Lucio catches him and takes him down. Meanwhile, Yrel is just bouncing all over Megan. Let's see if Rowley's got the jump. Nope, she's going to start backing off. Gonna have to use the ult here. Doesn't quite have the jump distance to fly over there, but uses the Hand of Freedom to start running away. Murad using Protected in order to stay alive, but he is getting pulled back in, and they do take down Varian. A very nasty chase coming out from the Lucio and the Johanna. That's two members of currently chasing Samuro down. They will surrender that turret camp, and the mid-keep wall is going to be sieged here by Li Ming. Not too much they can do about it. Uh-oh. We've got a bit of a drop here. Coming back, coming back. Sorry about that, folks. I think we're stabilizing here. Dropped a couple frames. Looks like the bitrate is stabilizing. Alright. Better than bots, taking advantage of Varian, still just coming up now to invade this siege camp. Currently chasing Tomorrow, sees it happening, but without their tank, it looks like they're not going to be able to do a whole lot about it. Raleigh jumping right in. Better than bots, looking for a counter engage with another Zarya ult, followed by Mainsky. Interrupting Megan is going to save a lot of damage onto currently chasing Samuro. Working on Dr. Evil here. The Haunting Wave isn't going to quite make it over the wall, but it will make it far enough away for Dr. Evil to escape. Looking for the kill onto Evil Alto, running out of shields, and Zarya is going to go down. The chase continues here from currently chasing Samuro. But with that Iron Skin coming up, Iron Skin is taken down. Let's see if they have anything to stop her. Grizzly Pear manages to escape the Malfurion route, and it looks like currently chasing Samuro is going to have to settle for just the one kill. There is a catapult pushing down top lane. Someone's going to have to deal with that. We've got a catapult pushing down bottom keep wall. Looks like they're just going to have to be content to go back and clear. Right now, we are 6 structures to 2 in favor of Better Than Bots as they move in on this siege camp to get this done before the C objective pops up. We've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the red team turret. 30 seconds on currently chasing Samuro's turret. They will have the opportunity to pick up that turret unless Better Than Bots keeps an eye on it and possibly engages onto that turret camp. Without lane vision there, that's going to be a tough one for currently chasing Samuro to defend, especially into a Zarya ult. They're going to have to be super careful. Yrel is working on clearing that siege camp in the top lane alongside Monarch Mime. And the team realizes there's not a whole lot they can do without 5. They are down level 20 to level 18, while Better Than Bots is working on this C objective. It looks like they're going to just try their best to get level 20. As Better Than Bots realizes the position they're in and goes and steals that final turret. They may not end up being up in time. They're going to try to get level 20 here. Hold up. Gotta drink something. Oh, much better. Casting too hard, man. Better Than Bots is going to take the C objective. Let's see what they want to do with it. Do they want to push down that bottom keep, or do they want to go straight up top? Looks like they're moving towards the top lane here. They want to move right onto core while they have that level 20 advantage. Currently chasing Samuro, looking for a rotation here. Crafty Tread coming in behind. Can they do something about a lockdown there? Not quite. Better Than Bots managing to rotate safely and get that push in the top lane. A taunt coming out onto Lucio, but will get pushed away by the Protector. Mainsky caught in a Zarya ult. Soundbearer coming out in the back as Raleigh with a massive assault, but Varian ends up getting picked off by the Li Ming. Raleigh's ult is spent. With the tank down, things could be trouble with a huge amount of damage coming out from the Protector onto Monarch Mime and Mainsky. Monarch Mime managing to escape as Raleigh's doing their best to knock around the enemy team. There is still a mid keep up, so they're going to have to be careful with their positioning here, better than bots. As Rowley is jumping all over the backline, but the Protector is going straight for the core. It's running out of health, though. It's not going to get quite through. Better than bots is going to have to win a team fight here to keep pushing down the core. 45%. Bombs out onto Li Ming. Megan pushing away the Kael'thas. Mainsky goes down, and the core is destroyed. Very well done by Better Than Bots. Very well played. As we come here to the match summary, we see 13 kills to 7. Not a huge advantage, but a lot of currently chasing Samuro's kills came on the back of counter engages, which they actually did very well. I was very impressed with the Varian counter engages with the Urel follow-ups. They got a lot of their stabilization through that, but in the end, just too much shielding, just too much health coming out from Better Than Bots as they take the domination 2-0. Very well done from both teams.